Welcome back to the Link Up podcast. As usual, I'm your host, St. James, fully known as James Rue. I'm here with Peter,
Hello.
Stancast, and Edmond. So, guys, last year we did something wonderful. We actually went on a couple of international trips, not just Ghana, but we went to our neighboring countries for now. This year we plan to go a bit further, but yeah, we went to our neighboring countries. So, I think there was a show in Nigeria. Edmond, would you want to tell us more about it?
Yeah, so went to Nigeria in November for 3 car shows.
Three.
Yes.
Hey, Edmond, you like it was two.
So one was under the wraps, yeah.
Okay.
So the first show was Talk Niger. Yes.
What's that about?
It was on unveiling an energy drink.
Okay.
Yes. I've forgotten the name of the drink, but
Yeah, don't worry.
yeah. And then the second show was the BMX Day.
Oh.
Shout out to Starboy BMX.
Starboy BMX.
Yes.
Brother
And
of
Power
ours.
Horse, yeah.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
the
wait,
third,
when you said BMX Day, it was mostly about bikes.
yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
So like a car and bike fusion. Sort of.
yes, that kind of.
Okay.
And then the third show was Fanfaro Autofest by Fanfaro.
I think
Yes,
Fanfaro is quite a big name out there. in
yeah,
Nigeria.
it's really big. In
I wish I
Nigeria.
could make that trip, but I know.
Stana was also there.
Oh, really?
Fanfaro, yes.
So that you made it.
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, that's wonderful. That was wonderful.
Mhm.
So which one do you guys want to talk about? I think Fanfaro, because you guys were both there.
Yes,
Then we
that
can-
was.
no, let's start with the BMX one because that sounds very interesting.
Okay, so the BMX was basically about bikers,
Okay.
with their
So
stunts.
by bikers, you mean cyclists, right?
Yes, cyclists. So they performed some stunts. We had a 190E
Okay.
with some kind of design on it for the riders to jump over. Yeah,
Oh, so like an obstacle course for the bikers.
basically, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And we also had some cars, some E90 M3s. We had the Golf GTI as well,
Okay.
and some Lexus IS 250s. They also came to drift. Yeah, so it was some kind of side attractions.
The E90 M3, E90 X M3, or
Yeah.
E90 X M3. Is it the grey?
E92, yes. So yeah, the coupe.
One? Who owns that?
That's owned by Forties Auto X.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Fortis Auto X. I saw a video on our channel where I didn't go to Nigeria, but I
Yeah.
saw you guys had a nice time with Fortis.
Yeah, we really did.
I was so jealous.
Yeah.
So jealous.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I couldn't make it. Stana, you are from Faro.
Yeah, from Faro.
Yeah.
I was in Nigeria for the weekend.
Okay.
I went with the creative director for Drift Hunters. And
Okay.
since it was his first car show,
Okay.
no, I'll say Alfred, but what's Alfred's company's name in Driftskin
Okay.
in Nigeria.
Okay.
He used to be my boss in Ghana.
Okay, yeah, I remember our friend.
Yeah. And then when he's having these shows, he always extends an invitation. Then I decided to go for Fanfaro. Luckily enough, Link Up was there on the crew
Okay.
with Ken and Edmond.
Yeah.
We had to travel 2 hours from Lagos to Ibadan.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's the driving like in Nigeria?
it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm afraid to pay for visa, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But was Fanfaro just an event or was more of like a drift show as well?
I'll say it was more of drifting.
Okay.
Yeah, they tried to put the entertainment bit into it, but it was more focused centered around the drifting.
Yeah. Was there like a competition or just fun?
It was mostly fun, but I felt like it was very competitive.
Okay.
They voted, right? Or
Yeah.
we chose. We left before the final
Yeah.
because you had to.
Oh, was that the one I think they said J Bash won?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, J Bash
Yeah.
won. Oh yeah, J Bash was in Ghana for a bit. We met up with him when go karting.
yeah. Link Up Togo.
Yeah, we had a bit of fun with him as well. He's a very competitive young man. Anyway, another international trip, which fortunately I was able to make it, was the one in Togo. I've forgotten the name, but
Car show Lome.
yeah, car show Lome, which was actually fun. It was a really interesting show. Big shout out to Nikita. Nikita was wonderful from the moment we crossed borders, entered Nigeria. Nikita to
To Togo, not Nigeria.
sorry, yeah, true.
Sorry.
The German is teaching me Africa. Sorry, yeah. From the moment we crossed the flower border into Togo, we had a driver to pick us up. You know, we had a driver to pick us up, Stana. But these are hot-headed boys said no, they all wanted to go on a bike. So it was left with Fred, I, and Peter in the car. And these guys on the bike took off, and we had no idea where they are. No cell service, they were just gone. I was worried because like how are we going to call them? Where are you guys? But we managed to get to the location safely, and thankfully they were also there safely. Edmond was buzzing like crazy. He was so excited. I don't know why. Because Edmond told me one day that he's not going to be caught dead sitting on a bike in Ghana. But when he crossed the borders, he was there on a bike, and he was just zooming through. I was like, I don't know if the bikers thought these guys are car guys, so let's race with them. So it was a race amongst all of them. I don't even know who won. Edmond who won.
I think Adam, yeah.
Adam got there first.
Adam won.
Yeah, he's the like. Yeah. Peter, you were with us on that trip.
Yeah.
Talk to us about it.
Yeah, so it was a 1-day trip. So
Yeah.
like we left at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, we left
6 a.m.
very
We
early.
came back at like
12?
11 p.m., 12,
12,
something like that.
Yeah.
So like it was exhausting, like just like the driving.
Yeah.
And
Because we were
there
not moving
a-
fast. It was
yeah,
a bus.
Yeah. I mean, like we were sleeping in the car a lot, so like
Yeah.
it was chill. But yeah, and like Togo itself, I didn't see that much from Togo. The
Yeah.
only like exciting part from like Togo itself was driving it at night and like all the like the street lights worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas
that's
here-
one thing we learned from
Whereas
there.
here there are like 3 working. And like the roads are also like better. So
Well,
Yeah.
I would say they're better, but just like Ghana, so the center part of town,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
roads are quite good.
Yeah, I mean, like
But we didn't go far
yeah,
enough.
Yeah, so like we only moved there like a little bit, and the show itself, it was a lot of fun. Like the place was really good. It was like on a park, like the parking spot in front of a
Stadium.
football stadium.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of space, and also like the stairs were then like used to like,
Yeah.
for the people to like sit on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was a like well managed or like well organized car show.
Yeah, because
So
I think because it was a paid event, so
okay, yeah,
patrons had to
Yeah.
pay. We had
Yeah.
accreditation process
Yeah.
because we're an international crew coming in. But yeah, all in all, it was still well managed. Parking was good. It was a drift event as well.
yeah,
So crowd control was actually very good because
yeah.
no one got close to the cars.
At the end, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
at the end, it's the
Yeah.
parts where everybody's excited.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
everyone has thrown caution to the wind. But from the beginning,
Yeah.
it was quite good. It
Yeah.
was
And like
it was
everyone
really
just like yeah, everyone like kept to the border, or,
Yeah.
like kept to the gates. And,
good. Yeah, which
Yeah.
is really good. Another interesting thing I realized is the people we met, or the car guys we met, were very excited to see us and talk to us in English, that they cared about us trying to speak to them in French.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
I think, yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
But then, yeah, I mean, one of them saw me and was like, "Oh yeah, I know you." I was like, "You know me?" I don't know. I didn't know I was known here. But he was like, "Yeah, I know you. You know, I see your YouTube. I see they host events." I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." So big shout out to ISSALINKOP. I think that's made me an international face as well. Yes. Edmond disappeared. He disappeared. Only Edmond knows where he went to. But yeah, Edmond, how was the show as well?
It was quite good. Drift course, the vendors. I mean, we had fun over there. You know, trying to negotiate with the vendors.
Yes. So
That was a challenge.
There's a funny story here. We were trying to get food, and then none of us could speak French. Let's be very honest with ourselves. Our French is terrible. Yes. And with all the vendors we saw, we could only speak French. Then we meet one vendor who could speak English. You should see the excitement on my face. She understood us. We knew for sure that she was probably not going to cheat us.
Yeah.
And she was very helpful.
Oh yeah, she was very good.
Very, very helpful. Also, one thing I wanted to try was being in the drift car, but they stripped all their drift cars. So it's just like a driver's seat.
Yeah, single seat. Yeah.
Yeah, single seat, so no. But Peter did this thing where he was literally in the middle, and then they
Yeah,
drifted around
taking
and go
shots.
shooting.
Yeah.
We'll try and put the shots in as well,
Yeah.
which was really good. So big shout out to the Togo crew, Nikita, our driver Morris, who picked us up from the border, took us back to the border, Adam Gales, and Sam from Sam Auto Garage. Yeah, so that was Togo. So those are like a recap from our international trips.
Yeah.
Hopefully this year we get to go beyond just the West African border. Is there any plans for the Stankers and Drift Hunters crew to go beyond?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I would like to, I think I have a fair idea. We are not going to mention it yet, but I have a fair idea. I think we would want to be on that trip as
Of
well.
course, yeah, we're all one.
Yeah.
All linky.
So we're all going to be on that trip as well. So after the Togo trip, that was on the 17th of December.
Yep.
The following week was the one show we've been waiting for. Before we go into it, big shout out to the Tire Plug, Baron. He was a sponsor of the show, a sponsor of this podcast as well, the Tire Plug. Hit him up for all your ties as well. Sada, your brainchild, your pet projects, your love, your heart. Sorry, madam, please. That was his heart for that period of time. But yes,
She understands.
she understands. She understands. She'll soon be. Will she also be a hunter soon?
I don't want to.
Why you are reckless not letting the wives be hunters as well?
Oh, that's what I want. She will be doing it very soon.
Really?
Madam Sasses.
But I'm also going to be a hunter very soon.
I'm just gonna do a bet out.
Ooh.
Times with the 63. And also, I think she raised Reckless. Reckless had the 830.
Yeah.
And she was in the 60 N1. Yeah, so
Wow. Husband and wife. What's here? Anyway, tell us about Drift Hunters.
So, Drift Hunters
Yeah.
has always been in the pipeline, but we never put it into fruition. It was always, let's put a team together, let's put ourselves together. I would say it's is it post-COVID? It was post-COVID.
Okay.
I was with Ken and Mezani Performance. That's Nigga. And Nigga had this project. I don't know whether you guys ever came across an E30 white Ford E30. Used to make a lot of noise.
Nice. Yeah, I think I've seen it.
So he has a zone behind where he stays where, there's a bell and where to spin it. And we could make this very serious.
Yeah.
And getting to the early parts of 2023, I got a chance to acquire an M3. I was on my way to church. You see why it's good to go to church. And so the guy just parked, took the number, negotiated with the guy. And prior to that, we were already drifting reckless in C63, but it was just too much damage to such a new car.
Yeah.
You go and drift, the turbos get very hot, the tires. He later on started getting diff problems and whatnot. But he was still doing it. So I got an E92, which broke every time I drifted it. I spent more time on the tow track. So I got an E92. And funny enough, Thor, which used to be for Jagger, was very good because it wasn't too powerful, but it had good angle and it spun really nicely.
Okay.
We realized that the V8s were not helping us adapt to the drifting much better because the power is already there. You just throw it at this. You just need to control it, put it in the right place.
Yeah.
But with the E30s, you have that balance and you literally feel the car for what it is.
Okay.
And you know where the car is at each given time.
Yeah, so the position is right.
The position was right. So we started using the E30s more. Then I acquired one. We got another drift car. We got a couple of drift cars prior to that. We got a green one.
Yeah.
We got
the blue E36 as well.
The blue E36. That came after. No, it came before the show. But it was mostly activated after the show.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was mostly Reckless's. That's Jagger's E30 before Reckless specials of him. We did a lot of drifting. So the first show was supposed to be on the 12th of March. It was a rash decision. We just let's put a show. We've never put a show together before, so it's we're just going to take 4 or 5 cars there, spin the crowd will just be standing around, no planning of any sort. But unfortunately, we lost Cage 6 days afterwards.
No, 6 days before. Yeah, he died on the 6th of
6 days before. 6 days before, yeah. So we had to cancel it, and we'll build 2 or 3 cars. So we're adapting to the whole concept of the show. We needed more cars because initially we thought we could use 4 of the cars and finish up the show 4 cars, and we shifted it to March. No, it wasn't March. It was in June, July, and we couldn't meet the deadline. Shifted it to September, but we didn't announce it. Yeah, because we're hey, it's we have no idea of what we're about today. This problem, that problem with vendors, and also problem with we're not even thinking about sponsors because at that time we're just doing it for fun.
Okay.
Problem of location.
Yeah.
So it was supposed to be at West Hills Mall. West Hills Mall agreed. Later it became a problem. We had to do a risk assessment, whatnot. And we never heard back from them. That was in September.
Okay.
Then now I got a creative director. He was the one who headlined Black Star Line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now that's when the expenses started coming. Hey, if I do this, how this should be to turn up. We wouldn't have even done the show. We just keep it under the wraps. But we still went along with it. He brought his ideas on board. He also understood the car as the auto aspect, and the fusion was made clear to him when we went to Fanfaro.
Okay.
Because he saw that the setup wasn't done properly, but the attendees were hyped. Yeah, and to get that from the show, will be crazy. Like no, it was even prior to that was Ghana Expo.
Yeah,
It was
Auto
like,
Expo.
yeah, Auto Expo. He was like he's never seen a crowd move from one section to the other so quickly. That's when we turned up with the tour track. Yeah, he said the only time he saw us when Mikmil had that issue at Afro Nation.
Yeah.
When the crowd was
Crossing.
were mobbing him. So he was really enthused and he was moved. So when the Nigerian bit came up, ISSALINKOP told me, I told him, he followed me to Lagos, went to Ibadan. Then it got more serious. Then the bill started going much.
But he had a wonderful show, so I think it was worth it.
It was worth it, but getting, and also the sponsorship bits, we had issues with the sponsors because, you know, they will agree. Later you go back, it's like they are not really true on their words and all of that. And the understanding bit was also another problem because they felt like it was unnecessary. I remember a day to the show, we're having issues with our tool track, so I decided to call a friend who has a tool track just to lend it to us because at that moment, you know, we didn't want to make any extra expenses. And he asked me, why am I wasting my money? I can use some money for much better. Or you know, it was just disheartening. But we still went through it. Now afterwards, he's calling me that I should bring the South Africans to his house for a barbecue.
Yes. I never mentioned this, but yes, we had 2 guests. No, 3 actually. So we had Olaf Lagos.
No, we had 9.
Yeah, we had
6 South Africans. 8 and 2
Nigerians. So I didn't want to mention the.
9.
I didn't want to mention the background. So let's say the main.
team.
Okay. So we had 9 guests, 6 from South Africa and 3 from Nigeria. From Nigeria, we had Ola of Lagos. We had Olatunde, his friend or his team member. We had our very own Starboy BMX as well. Starboy was here. Then from South Africa, we had Stacy, Queen of Drift. We had Adam, Stacy's brother, who is also a very good drifter.
Very good.
I didn't think he was also drifting.
He's very good.
He's also very good. We had his mom. We had your mom and your dad, and then one other person.
That's Kobe and Yao. I call him Yao.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
Kobe and Yao.
we had them, and then it was wonderful because I've seen videos of Stacy online, and from even this thing as well. The Netflix show. What was the name again? Hyperdrive. Yeah, she was on Hyperdrive. I think she's the first African to be on Hyperdrive. And then her drift, she doesn't do the normal cultural drifts. She's adrenaline pumped because you see her drifting the car. Then the next minute she's hanging out of the car. How is her parents able to stomach that?
They wanted to teach me. They said they wanted to teach me how to do that.
No, thank you. No. We know how. But can you tell us some of the behind the scenes of Drift Hunters with regards to like your builds and whatnot?
Okay, so Drift Hunters, the main show, prior to the main show, I would say we had about 8 months to formulate the whole drift, which was too little a time due to lack of experience and a lot of stuff. So went all out, the mechanical team, that's the technical lead. And we already had safety and security on lock, so those bits were fine. But it was more of a technical and a monetary issue when it came to the main show itself. So Drift Hunters were not expecting the show to blow as much as it blew because you know it was just like a maiden edition. So just give it to the crowd and maybe the second one will come in harder. But you know, people were pushing the forces were pushing that we pull up the very best show and it was beyond our expectations.
You built the hype very well. Built the hype very, very well. Very well. So tell us more about the show day itself.
Show day.
That was on the 24th of December?
Yeah. We couldn't sleep the day before. As I said, 7 months, so we couldn't finish most of the projects. EXO was not even ready. We brought the EXO there because the other cars were misbehaving. So we needed backup. EXO came and a few glitches here and there. So with that, we've learned from our mistakes and make sure we don't have that repeated. So as we speak, like there are builds going on. Crazier than you can even imagine. So at least we have about 20 cars in the lot before show day. So if we have 5 down, we have 15 now. Yes, and then also on the show day, set up was all right.
No, it wasn't alright. It was good. It was
Was
very good.
yeah,
Setup was good.
it was great. It was great. You know, because we've never had a show before, we're just doing things out of our minds. Like, you know, security. How many need 100 security? You know, and I think I asked Link up how many security men he got for a show, and I realized that now we've
You don't.
gone so far.
much, yeah.
Too much.
Yeah.
But it was very good because it got to the point where we had a lot of guests and like they had their cars
Yeah.
safe miles away from
Yeah.
showground.
Yep.
Yeah, they had a CCTV team.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that. So thank you for giving me there, as usual. I got a backroom pass. Thank you to Stana, Kevin. He gave me a background pass, so I was able to go behind the scenes to see everything. And then I saw the CCTV monitoring.
National security,
Yeah.
we had the ambulance service, fire service. Then we also flew down the South Africans.
Yeah.
Stacey and her dad came in first. And the next day, the other four came in. Ola missed his flight on Saturday.
Yeah.
So he came on Sunday
Sunday.
morning.
I think same with Starboy as well. Starboy
Starboy,
came on
yeah.
Sunday.
Starboy had a show the day
before.
yeah, so that's what happened. So luckily enough, when we picked up Ola, Starboy also landed. So we convoyed back to
Yeah.
the grounds. I went to pick up the classics. The
Yeah.
boys were setting up. I mean, everything was going according to plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came through earlier in the day after church,
Yeah.
and I loved what I saw. So like,
Yeah.
I could see the idea because beforehand I didn't know what the setup was going to be like.
Yeah.
I get there, I see the production van, I see the demarcated
stage
area, see the stage, and I'm like, wow. See your show, should I say showroom?
Yeah.
Yes. And I saw the big signboard. And then I saw the big signboard and getting there, my dad saw it and was like, wow. Are those your friends who did that? I was like, yeah, those are my friends. I was so like, I'm taking credit for that. Those are my friends. So that was also very good because there were signboards everywhere in the country.
Yeah.
You guys flooded the whole country with Drift Hunters. It got people wondering, but what is Drift Hunters? What is Drift Hunters about? So I think that's one of the reasons why we had a huge setup as well. Because you've hyped up the whole country. Everybody wants to see. Because I know a few people who came from Takrady.
Yeah.
Some also came from Kumasi. And these are places where I wouldn't say this, but I should. But then car shows don't really get there as much.
Yeah.
So for them to build up the hype to make the journey, which was really good, because yes. So that means this year we are going to have to go to those areas as well. We're going to those areas as well. Yeah. Also, the show cars. So let me say those in your showroom.
Yeah.
Do you remember the ones? Well, I remember the the A50. Reckless's new baby, the Mercedes GT. I don't know.
It was a Corvette.
Yeah. Yeah.
72 or so converts.
Mhm.
And the last, the Impala, I don't remember the one in the middle.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
just a patch.
Yeah, there's another car. Yeah, so that was also good. The setup was amazing. Crowd control was wonderful.
Yeah.
No one got close to the drift car,
No,
which
no.
was perfect because safety was like one thing I was scared of. Safety was like, because we know Ghanaians. No offense to us, but then when we get excited, we try to get close to like the scene, and then that's where everyone just throws caution to the wind. So it was wonderful to see that everything was just kept properly. Everything was done properly. All the people stayed behind the barricades as expected of them, which was very good as well. Also, one last thing before we move on. What exactly would you say was your favorite part of your show?
When the South African High Commissioner go into the drift car of Stacey.
Yes.
You ever drift High Commissioner before?
She seems so excited about it because
Yeah.
I saw her come in. I couldn't have a conversation with her, but then I saw her come in. She was there. Then all of a sudden, the next day I see she's climbing into the car. I'm like, okay, what's happening here? Is she allowed to do that?
No, she requested for it. You know, it's not just for fun. We want to bond the African countries. You know, we recently had visa restrictions between Ghana
Ghana
and
and
South
South
Africa.
Africa,
Yeah, so I think we should all plan a trip and go there for one of their shows.
Okay.
They will do so because I mean after the show the kind of traffic coming our way is crazy. People want to come from Zimbabwe,
Wow.
Kenya. Yeah. People want to come. I mean the next show you guys should stay tuned. Crazy.
Hopefully by that time I would have built up the energy and courage to also be a drift hunter. You might
Oh
never
yeah,
know.
why not?
If my team members decide to sponsor E30 for me that month, It's sponsored E38. Take me training now.
We'll talk behind us.
Talk behind the scenes. I got you. Edmond is our treasurer, so he has everything. Yes. So what's the plan for Drift Hunters this year? Is there anything you can see?
Okay, so I was at a talk show, a show at GCTU.
Yeah,
And
I think I
I
saw
let the
that.
cat out of the bag. So we have had 2 shows this year
Oh,
because Stankers is officially 10 years this year.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's 10 years. 10 years.
yeah.
Wow, a whole decade of Stankers.
Yeah. Oh, we've been, I'll say 14 to 15, but officially
Officially,
10
yeah.
years. Yeah. So we want to give the people something nice. Then also back to 24th December, you get the finale for the
Okay.
new year.
Okay.
Yeah. So expect something mid-year. The date is not out yet, but
Yeah.
it's in the works.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were at Drift Hunters. I know you were there because I saw you.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
brother. Yes.
Yeah, I was there.
Yes. How would you rate? What would you talk about Drift Hunters? What would you say about?
Well, so like it was a lot more like the focus was on drifting.
Yeah.
Like compared to Auto Expo,
Expo,
where
yeah.
it was more like
for the vendors.
yeah, for the
yeah.
vendors and for the cars to be shown, or like different cars to be shown. So yeah, the focus was definitely on the cars, or like on the drifting and like on the show, like on
Yeah.
like giving the people the show that they wanted. Also there was the stage with like the guy commenting and singing and like hyping the crowd.
Brought up. Yeah.
Yeah, so like it was definitely a lot. Yeah, like it was a show of like the lighting rig as well and the
Yeah.
and like the camera setup, and yeah, like it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was good.
Thank you. Edmond, Drift Hunters.
I was amazed when I got the setup, everything that went on, the lighting. I was really amazed. It was a good show.
Thank you.
Also, big shout out to Henny. Henny
And it came through.
Yeah.
came through with his wonderful build.
Yeah.
I think that car started its life out as a Chrysler 300C. Or C, 300C.
Yeah. And it's
And
a
now-
Hellcat swap.
It's a Hellcat engine, the Hellcat seats, Hellcat dash. Basically, it's a Hellcat right now in a Chrysler body. And then that car is very powerful. But to see him able to handle it that well in the tight corners. And we also saw Adam, that was Stacy's brother. He also got to drift it around. And then when he came out, the first thing he said was, I love this car. So, Henny, you have a wonderful build there.
Yeah.
Big shout out to
Powerful
Henny
car.
Automotive. Very, very powerful car. Yes. So, 2023 was a wonderful year. I think the last show we had was that Celebrate Drive. I
Yeah,
think-
1.0. Yeah.
Yeah, 1.0, which was also very good. I couldn't join the drive. I got to this the venue, but I couldn't join the drive for one or two reasons. So I think that was also good as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have feedback yet from that, but hopefully I get feedback from them. But I think it was okay. Were you on the drive?
Yeah, so like I didn't join the drive, but like I was at JP.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really relaxed and chill.
Yeah, it was just a chill. I think it was the last
Yeah.
one of the last days of the year.
Yeah,
So
I
we
think it was
just
like
tried
on
to end
the
the year.
28th, 26th.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
One
that.
of-
So like end of the year. So yeah, it was good.
There was another show, if I'm not mistaken, the classic car show.
Yeah,
Oh, you were there?
yeah, I was there.
Okay, tell us about it.
Well, it was a lot more relaxed because like the audience was a bit older audience,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like it is like less adrenaline. It was just like the cars there,
Yeah.
the cars for show. You can like go to them, you can open the doors, you can sit in them if you want.
Oh, really? They allow them?
Yeah, like if the doors open and then
Yeah.
you can enter.
Yeah.
I remember I saw this video where Starboy
Yeah.
was really excited to see one of the cars. I don't know which one it was. I'm not very good with classic
I
cars.
think it was like a 230 SL,
Okay.
like an old Cabrio Mercedes.
Okay.
Because the car had air ride, and in the video, you can tell that he was excited about
Super
it.
excited.
Yeah.
Super.
And also, so like about the show, yeah, it was just like you just like came there, looked at the cars, and like you left again. So like it was chill. It was really relaxed. And something that like I was kind of sad about that the one of the cars, I think was the Brabus. I can't remember.
Yeah,
But like one of the
that's
cars
right. Yeah,
got like
Brabus.
dropped there, but the car arrived with the 6x6.
Ooh.
Or like the 6x6 like joined the car. So like if I was there earlier, I could have seen the 6x6.
Makes sense.
So
Oh, you've not seen it since you came?
no.
Oh.
No. But I've seen the Bugattis.
Yeah, continue trolling me. Edmund, were you at the classic show as well?
No, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, I think you had gone back to Togo then.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, well, we both missed it.
Yeah.
We both missed it for 1 or 2 reasons. Yeah. Stana, there's a rumor that we may have launch control this year.
Yeah.
Yes, we may have launch control this year. 2 years ago, that's quick already. 2022, we got the first ever Porsche Panamera flying spare. That car's launch has been, it's like, people still talk about it because we've never seen a car launch that hard here.
Yeah.
The front part of the car raised. I think if we had more power, we were probably going to get the wheels off and you probably broke your engine seats as well. But yes, are we seeing you race this year as well?
Maybe.
Maybe. I want to ask, will you show us what you're racing this year? Can you talk about what you race by?
It will be an SUV.
It'll be an SUV.
Mhm.
Okay.
German.
That narrows it down to what? 4 brands?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, Porsche, BMW, Mercedes, and Audi.
Yeah, one of them.
One of them. Okay. So yes, Stana is a full German boy now.
That's good.
Would you be here this year?
Well, I'm leaving in 2 days.
Oh,
And I definitely do want to come back,
you should come.
but I don't know when. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I know you'll
Yeah.
be back.
Yeah.
You can't leave Ghana. You've enjoyed Ghana so much.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully, we could get to come to Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would love to.
Yeah, we'll plan that and see. Are there any other shows we should be looking out for this year? Apart from your tour, anyway. Let's
Countries.
start with Edmond.
So Ghana Auto Show would also be having several shows
This
this year. Yes.
Yeah, so Ghana Auto Show is coming back.
Yes.
Yep. Well, we are here to stay. Right.
Yeah.
Here to stay.
We are here to say.
Yeah.
So look out for that.
I can see 2 of our team members in the background staring at you like, you know who is here to stay. But yeah, they are here to stay. They really have no choice. They are here to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stana, any other shows this year?
Ghana Auto Show. I mean, the shows I normally look up to is Ghana Auto Show and Drifter.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have another partnership this year.
Because we pre-game at Ghana Auto Show
Sure, yes.
for Drifter.
Yeah.
That was wonderful. Big shout out to you. Thank you very much for that. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I think I heard Car Park is also making a return this year. Yes, so we're expecting that as well. Big shout out to the Car Park group, Tim Car Suspect, Jonah J, to Bachman, I've forgotten the rest of them, but yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. And as usual, this show could not have happened without the help of our sponsors. Tire Plug Ghana. He's just a wonderful person. Big shout out to Tire Plug Ghana Baron. Carbon Cleaning. Carbon Cleaning is here to stay. He's here to clean and deworm your cars. And make sure you guys book him because he's going to build a future for all of us, all of our kids as well. So with every car he cleans, he's going to plant a tree as well to help offset the carbon balance in the environment. Since now they want to tax us for emissions, Carbon Cleaning is going to help us probably reduce those taxes by planting trees to help clean the environment even more. We have 2BQ. They build home supply, building materials. Sky Hardware. They sell paints, welding electrodes, and waterproofing solutions. It's been a wonderful show so far. Thank you guys for coming. I think another show and they probably want to see is one out of Accra. Yes, I know Ghana Auto Show is planning to go out of Accra. Hopefully it's this year. I think Drift Hunters will also probably go out of Accra as well. So those of us watching from other cities, you are hearing it here first. We are coming to your region. We'll announce beforehand, but we are coming to your region soon. So be on the lookout for us. Just before we end, any messages from our guests? Let me start with Edmund.
Not really. I mean,
Yeah. You know, you could,
just look out for us.
yeah, you can give shout outs if you want.
No one. Peter. Shout out to Peter. My German buddy here.
Shout out to Peter. Peter Vintage. Peter and I did a lot of rounds in Ghana. I don't even know the number of places we went to, but we went to a couple of places.
A lot of places.
Met-
Yeah.
Met a lot of people as well. Yeah, it's been interesting having Peter around. Peter is a wonderful person to hang around. I don't know, but hopefully he comes back soon so you guys can all have a piece of him as well. So, because Peter is an awesome person, he's a wonderful human as well. Peter, any messages for us before you leave?
I'm just glad that I met all of you guys.
Yeah.
I'm sad that I'm leaving. And yeah, I'm just happy that I came here.
Thank you. Stana,
Mhm.
wait, Kevin.
Yeah.
Any message for us?
Shout out to you guys. To be honest, you guys have been keeping the automotive space active.
Thank you very much.
Especially my don over there. Yeah, because I've been following him ever since.
Yeah.
It's not easy being in this space and maintaining.
Yeah.
It's quite a task. Yeah, so shout out. And he's our inspiration because he was the Ghana Auto Show was a blueprint to Drift Hunters. Yeah, I use it as a point of reference, and it got us to where we're at now. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to my hunters too.
Yeah. He's not expecting this, but I would like to say a big thank you to our boss, our brother, our big brother, ISSALINKOP, Adam. He's a wonderful person. He's one of the reasons I think people know the St. James name now. I think I could say same for Edmund as well. Link Up has really done a lot for us. So big shout out to Link Up. The only way you can support this brand and to grow is to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, anything you want to see. I mean, Link Up is there for us as well. You can hit him up on Instagram as well. Anything you want to talk, hit him up. Relate him to the car scene, that is. Please don't go and text him for other things, but related to the car scene, big shout out to Link Up. He's a wonderful person as well. So he'll probably kill me for saying this. But guys, his favorite thing to eat is kinky, so make sure whenever you see him, you get him kinky. But yes, he's been a wonderful person. He's I don't know, but I just expressed this interest to him about being in the automotive scene, like on YouTube and whatnot, and he was like, "Yes, Chips, I know you can do it," and I'm here behind the microphone. To be honest, I was a very shy individual, but this guy helped me get out of the shell, so that was really good for him. And thank you very much, Adam. Yeah, thank you very much. So shout outs to Drift Hunters, all the hunters. I don't want to start mentioning this because I may forget some, but Reckless, Ackley, Jagger, Walabama. Your PA, Martin. Big shout out to Martin.
Don't pee.
Also, big shout out to the Midnight Club crew. I can't mention it because there are lots. If I forget someone's name, I'll probably go and hang myself because you're not going to forgive me, but let me say some of them. Big shout out to Kane Faisal. Big shout out to Aaron. Big shout out to George. Big shout out to Kevin, Ben, Henry, Dela, Makanaki. There are a lot. There are a lot of them. Luge, Vina Autos. You can find him on Instagram, Vina Autos and Macho
The
Spray.
scammer.
Big shout out to our very own friend OJ. OJ from ESD Automotive.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. OJ is also a wonderful person. If you need your car, if you need to buy a car or sell a car, OJ is your guy. Vina Autos are your guys. Yes, big shout out to everyone. Danzi, all the sponsors, everyone who supports us one way or the other. The BMW Club, Auto Motorsports, Auto Fun Club, all these people come together. They help us move, they help us grow, they help us with content and whatnot. So big shout out to all of them. We'll see you soon. Like I said from the very beginning, we are here to stay. We're not going anywhere. We're back. The Link Up podcast is back. This is just the first few episodes, and catch you again soon. Bye.